members of the fourth estate. This is a brief statement from myself, Honorable Kamama Asman, member for Tiaty constituency and also chairman for National Security and Administration Committee of Parliament. So with me here is Honorable Peter Masile, is MCA for Tangle Bay Ward. To my right is Honorable Thomas Minito, is MCA for Churo Ward. Others will be coming later. And so very briefly, I just want to give a statement regarding what's happening in Tiaty and south of Turkana. That is Turkana East. First, you all heard that there was that criminal act that was committed by some criminals, those criminals who killed policemen. So I just want to say that I condemned in the strongest terms possible all those criminals who actually perpetrated the killing of our police officers. I condemn in the strongest terms possible, because we should not condone such criminal acts in this age and time. We are becoming a civilized society, but when you see criminals performing such acts, I think that is total regression. We are going backwards. And so I condemn, and I want to say pole to their families, and we are with them during this time of grief. I also want to condemn police officers who committed criminal acts such as arson, burning and torching of houses at a place called Chesitet and Amayan. I have not seen this in a very long time. Officers colluding with home guards from Turkana County decided on their own motion, on their own volition, to actually commit acts of criminality, torching houses, committing acts of arson is actually a criminal offense punishable in law. And so straight away, I want to call upon the Inspector General to take appropriate and immediate action on officers who committed arson. You know, burning 2 trading centers is something that is unheard of. It's unheard of. And so, so that's the action that I want from the Inspector General. In the same vein, I want Independent Police Oversight Authority to take swift action on these officers. I have already reported to them, and I think their people will be on the ground between today and tomorrow to investigate and bring the culprits to book. You know, when you have a situation where the law enforcers and protectors, the people who are supposed to protect life and property, when they become destroyers of property, then we are almost descending into anarchy, which we should not promote at any given time. And so I want Independent Police Oversight Authority to take action. I want the Inspector General to take action against the criminals who kill policemen. Make sure you get them as soon as possible so that they can be taken to face the law, full force of the law. Secondly, I want the Independent Police Authority, IPOA, to take immediate action against these officers. I mean, if we encourage this kind of situation, you all know during the post-election violence, 2008, there was a lot of burning and torching of houses. And that was done by criminals. In this scenario, it's being done by police officers. I mean, really, this is ridiculous. We can't tolerate this state of affairs. And so and this should be the last one. As chairman of National Security committee of parliament. This should not be done by officers. That should be the last act of criminality that should be committed against Kenyans by police officers. It should be the last one. Because if they continue torching houses, committing acts of arson in Tiaty, they will also do in other places. This should be the last one. And I'm warning police officers to make sure that should be the last one. Again, the government must come up with a mechanism of compensating the people who lost their properties, who lost their money. And we also have a lady who was shot, a wife of somebody called Piranyang. So shooting women by police officers. This is really a sorry state of affairs. Again, I just want to say that there was that order that was given by Inspector General, the order on shoot to kill. Of course, police officers are trained to use firearms justifiably. That is contained in the National Police Service Act, so they know what to do. People should not, officers should not shoot at wananchi, just anyhowly, in a way that is not justifiable. That will not be tolerated. And so, lastly, I just want to call upon members of the fourth estate to actually highlight these issues, because if they continue happening, then we run the risk of being a banana state. So we should not allow this to happen. Officers at Kiganjo are well trained, and they know arson is a serious criminal offense. So when you see, when you look at this, the Facebooks, there are photographs of officers burning houses, and some of them look like home guards because they have Mark 4s, not G3 and AK-47. So now if you use home guards that are very partisan, because home guards from Turkana County have partisan interest, so that should stop. And we don't want in this operation, we don't want to see Turkana home guards because they're already partisan. We want officers from other parts of the country, not home guards who are actually an extension of villagers. So with those few remarks, I think if my friends